Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany with the Seniors Blue Book, and this morning we are live over Zoom with Lanita at Transitions Rehabilitation. Good morning.
Good morning, Brittany. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
I've been in your gym this morning working out since 6 a.m.
I see. Look at that
I'm
background.
just
I love
saying,
it.
I was on the elliptical, I was on the treadmill, I got a good workout.
You hold true the saying of being in two places at one time because I'm in another room in the gym and you're over there.
So, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. I am doing great. I am glad to be here at the clinic. Just to let you guys know that we are an essential business and we are open. As a matter of fact, we've got a little patient that we're seeing right now, and he is waiting to get on the live with me.
That's exciting. I am excited because there's no better testimonial than actually having somebody right now being treated that will give us
Yes,
an idea of what your team is like and what the services are like there at Transitions.
right. I don't know if this is the start of stardom or he really just wants to get on and help me out.
If he's anything like me, he might be a ham for the camera. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
so
But yes,
sorry. I just wanted to real quick before we talk to him. Can you tell us a bit about Transitions Rehabilitation and some of the services you provide there?
of course. Well, we are Transitions Rehabilitation. We are an outpatient clinic. We are here at 4702 Cortez Road. And since we're reaching more people than just in the Bradenton Market or Manatee, I want to say that we do have another clinic at 1240 Marbella Plaza in Brandon. So we're in two different locations. We service Hillsborough, Manatee, Pinellas, and Pasco. And we are open. So we are seeing patients here in the facility for speech, occupational, and physical therapy. And we have also expanded now since the COVID-19 that we are doing telehealth. So we're able to offer that service to patients as well as therapy to go. And that's where we go into the home. If they live in an ALF, an ILF, or even at home, we can go and see that patient in the home and deliver outpatient therapy services to them. So we are a full-fledged clinic. We also have aquatic therapy, which we're not doing right now. Can't wait to get that started up. We're going to once they give us the clearance, we're going to start off with our aquatic line dancing classes.
That sounds
Um,
fun.
yeah, that I've already been practicing my steps. The water, it's going to help me coordinate a little bit. So I cannot wait till everything is back open to do that. And we'll also start our steady rock boxing. I don't know if you can see that, our boxing bag behind me that we're working with Neuro Challenge and the Steady Rock Boxing program for our Parkinson's patients.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we have a wide range. Along with that, we do have our own home health, transitions home health services so that we're able to offer a continuum of care for patients that are getting out of the hospital. They may want the outpatient therapy, and then they may want to go home, and we can offer that as a solution for them as well. We just want to make sure that people know that we can offer you the service with little to no risk, as everybody is worried about being at risk of contacting this disease. And I wanted to show you what we're doing in the clinic to help with that.
That's awesome. My puppy agrees. I don't know if you can hear her in the background, but she's singing your praises. So I might have to go grab her for the video. So tell us a little bit. So with insurance, you guys, do you process, is it Medicare, or what type of insurance do you accept?
Right now, we are accepting Medicaid and some of the managed care Medicaids. We also accept the Medicare, of course, private pay. And we are waiting on a contract from Humana, so that's not in file yet. But any insurance, if there's a question about it, they can call our office and we can help get them through that.
Very
Right
cool.
now, we're just wanting to offer our services out to everyone.
Awesome. Well, let's jump over and see. Let's go see. You said Mr. John.
Yeah, Mr. John is here, and I'm going to turn this around if I can so you guys can see as I walk, get the camera off my shiny forehead, and see the clinic as well and what we've got. I've got Mr. John is in the middle of something right now, but I think I do. I have our, see? Brittany, we're in the same place.
I know. I was going to say, do you see me over here?
That is magic. That is magic. So I have with me, I have our, I'm going to sneak up on her. I have our therapy director, Toya Crutchfield, who is the PT director for us. And I want her to just talk a little bit. Well, say hello, Toya, as I surprise you.
Good morning.
Okay, come on in. Yeah, I want her to share with you, since people are so afraid of coming out, getting the services, or even having people to come into their home, either it be for the therapy to go or the home health. I want Toya to tell people what the benefits are of keeping your therapy appointments and going through the process during this time.
Lanita, I'm so glad you got me in on this. It's such an important thing. You know, we as therapists and transitions, rehab in general, we're all about doing what's best for our staff, for our patients, and especially during this trying time. But one of the things that I think is so important, especially with everything that's going on in the world today, you have to look after yourself. Each and every one of you need to look after yourself, do what's best for you. And one of the things that obviously has been working before all of this hit was coming in for your therapy. Your doctor wants you to have therapy, or you wouldn't have to order for therapy. It's so important to stay as healthy and mobile as you can. Oftentimes we hear about patients who are just sitting at home, not really getting a lot of exercise, maybe only going out for groceries and things like that. We're very safe here in terms of we screen every single person that walks in the door. We do not allow visitors or other people to come in that may, make it a more difficult situation. Every staff member is screened. Every single patient is screened also. We try to keep everything as, sanitary and the way that it needs to be so that everybody feels safe here. We clean our entire clinic every single day. We're far safer than any grocery store or anything else that people needs to go out there and do. And above and beyond that, if you don't maintain your exercises, if you don't maintain doing the things that you need to do to, meet your goals that you originally set for therapy, in 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks that you're not doing that, you can decline so much, even probably past where you were when you first started. So we're here for you. We can do anything that needs to be done, as Lanita stated, either in your home, in the clinic, by telehealth. We have every option available to meet your needs. One of those options will work for you. I encourage each and every one of you to choose one of those options today and get back into your therapy immediately. And like I said, we'll be there for you. We'll do whatever we need to do to help you get through this time and keep yourself as functional and safe as possible.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Everything you said is so important.
And I hope that this will, help physicians that may be watching to assure that they can trust us, that their patients are safe with us, that we're following the CDC guidelines, that we have our protective
Hey, Lanita,
gear.
This is live, as everybody can tell. I'm going to go grab that little baby real quick.
Oh, go grab
And I am so sorry, because I thought she would be napping now. But hang on one.
She has a weenie dog, I think.
Oh, does she? How sweet.
And we don't do therapy for pets. Maybe that's in the future. Oh,
I do, yeah.
Toya says she does therapy for pets.
I do aquatic therapy on our dog at home because she has some hip dysplasia. So I've been doing that for quite some time. But that's a really important point you just made there about the physicians who are out there on the front lines and working with their patients, the people in the hospitals and everything else that are working with these people. We're here to help you too. We can help take some of that off of you guys by bringing your patients in. We're like she said, we're meeting all the CDC guidelines each and every day, each and every patient, and we've got so many different ways of doing things to help you guys meet your goals. And the physicians need to know that we're here for them as well to help them with their patients.
Yeah, and even the ALFs, assisted living facilities. We had a patient who was doing her services here, and they were actually bringing her here for her therapy services. And I had the director to call and say, well, can you guys come out and see her? Because she really wants to continue her therapy. And I said, sure, we can. So with our therapy on the go program, we had the therapist come out. She actually helped sanitize this patient's apartment, and she really, really was glad that she was able to continue her service, even though she was a little afraid about coming in, and rightfully so, but we were able to offer something else to her. And since we are live and we don't know who we're reaching, I always like to say that we do offer services for kids as well. So the telehealth will work for you if you're a mom or a grandmom and you've got kids at home, and you can take a little break for an hour to allow us to do that therapy. That will help you out as well.
I know, and now more than ever, people need your services. They have to. We were talking before we went live that I literally, I was weighing myself this morning. I was thinking in my head, I've got to get myself moving more, because working from home, I used to get out and walk 2-3 miles a day, and I mean, I feel stiff. So I can imagine, our aging population, and the people that you treat on a normal day basis, if they're listening, I encourage you to definitely reach out to Transitions and see what kind of program they can develop for you right now.
Yes, and we do have our physical therapy assistant, Nelsie. She's not here today. She's out with a patient at home, but she's a certified health coach and Zumba instructor. And so she's always willing to come up with different ways of how you can eat and how you can move at home, because these are not just exercise programs that they put together. These are trained therapists who will put together programs that's essential for what you need, not an overall that everybody's going to do the same thing. This is just for you and to meet your needs.
Exactly. Personalized for each person's level and their goals, right?
Yeah. Let's see if Mr. John. Let's see if Mr. John, we can get Mr. John and see what he's up to.
Sounds good.
Now. I can turn this over. I see that little dog. What's the dog's name?
So her name is Maddie, and Maddie is on her 10th week of life on this earth. And what I plan to do, Lanita, is I want to make her a therapy dog and be able to bring her out, even to a place like yours, where I can bring her in, and your patients that are being treated there can do a little pet therapy. That. Right now she's biting my thumb, so we'll get her trained.
The kids would love that.
They would love that so much. Bring her now. I'll
bring her now. Look at this little baby belly. Honestly, look at that belly.
Oh, that's too cute.
John?
Okay.
You okay here? Can I come in for just a second? Want to have him sit up, or?
Yeah, or however he can sit up if you like.
You be more comfortable sitting up or staying where you are and letting her finish in a minute. We'll have Lanita here.
Yeah.
You want to sit up and talk, or you want to stay right where you are?
He can stay right where he is. He's comfortable. Hi, Mr. John. Say hey to the world.
Hey to the world.
Hi, Mr. John.
This is Brittany, and she's with Seniors Blue Book, and she's helping us share what we're doing in the clinic today.
Okay.
So Toya, what kind of treatment is Mr. John getting right now?
Mr. John, do you mind if I talk about you for a minute, since you're right here with me? Mr. John came to us with some chronic pain issues that he was having. And in addition to that, just wanting to, he's always been very active his whole life, and some of the pain that he was having, along with some peripheral neuropathy issues, had really taken him down a level where he wasn't able to do some of the stuff that he loves to do. So he committed to come in for therapy and get started to get back to all the things he loves to do, to meet his goals, to be able to do the things that he and his wife love to do, you know, without having pain stop him. So he, you've been here, what, about maybe a month and a half now? Month and a half? About a month. And he's very, very compliant with his program. He'll do anything that we ask him to do because he knows that he's getting better. And I'm gonna just let you say a few words about how you feel like, you know, your therapy has helped you, you know, continue to do all the things you love to do in your life, especially now.
Well, very simply, with the problem that I had with my legs, you know, getting back to, I've had 4 bypasses and carotid arteries, the whole 9 yards, but I couldn't walk to the mailbox without hurting. And I mean hurting pretty bad. So since they've been treating me here, I'm able to walk down the end of the block and turn around, and it still hurts pretty good, but it's a lot further than 50 feet to the mailbox.
Right.
So
That's incredible.
It's a blessing, and I feel very strongly that the Lord sent me here to this establishment, and because he's always been there with me.
That's good.
And it's good. It's good.
So, Mr. John, how do you feel about the whole COVID-19 and how we're taking care of things to make you feel safe in our establishment?
Well, they're certainly doing what has to be done. I think the whole COVID-19 thing is a big scam, but that's only my opinion. And
I'm sure there are many that share that opinion.
So,
You said what we all want to say.
well, okay. Well, I'm not afraid to say it, and I can't say it with the position I'm in.
But you do feel safe while you're here, that we're clean, it's a clean place, and we're screening you, making sure you don't have a fever or cough or anything like that. That's good. Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
We also have Cindy. She is a student. Can you tell us where you're coming from?
I'm a student physical therapist assistant coming in from Kaiser University here in Sarasota.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Joined the clinic here. It's a great place.
It's a great team.
It is. Great. Wonderful people here. Very knowledgeable.
Really wanted to share that. Thank you, Mr. John.
You're welcome.
Okay. I really wanted to share that because it's good to have us to be able to help Kaiser out, that these students can come out and get their full training here.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually have 2, but one is just one here today.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate him taking, being open and being able to share how he feels about his treatment. And that's so incredible, his story. The things that sometimes we don't think about or we take for granted, just walking to the mailbox, these types of things. It's just amazing to get him back into that quality of life that he needs. So you guys are doing an awesome job. Oh, you're on mute, my dear.
Unmute.
There you go.
I know some people wish they had that button for me all the time, but no.
Never.
But no, it is good. Like a simple thing as going to the mailbox or being able to transfer from the bed to your big chair and just walk through the house. Those things are sometimes we take for granted.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, what would be the best way to reach Transitions Rehab if somebody was interested in getting some therapy services?
Okay, so our phone number here at the location in Bradenton is 941-253-5166. And that number you can call and we can even transfer you if you're in the Brandon area or any of the other areas that I mentioned, you can call that one number and we'll get you to the right place. We'll answer all your questions about insurance. Physicians can call that number and we'll get you the fax number to fax in orders for us. So that number again is 941-253-5166.
Awesome. And you guys also have a website. I do have it pulled up here. Let me just go real quickly over there.
Yeah, our website is www.transitionsrehab.com. And there is, of course, some information about how we're dealing with COVID-19. There is also information on our different locations, as well as a tab for our home health site. So if someone was interested in the home health, they can get information from there, and it has contact information, address, everything that you would need to either make a referral or call to inquire about the services.
Awesome.
And anyone on our phone, on the other end of the phone, the therapist answers the phone, the receptionist answers the phone, I've answered the phone. We all are equipped to handle your questions or whatever, direct you to the right place.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, I will make sure I put all that information here in the post so that people can reach out to you. And I really appreciate you and your therapist and, of course, Mr. John for spending some time with us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. It's always a pleasure. Look forward to another lip sync battle.
Oh, girl, I am always ready. Awesome. Well, this has been so much fun. And again, this is Lanita Pugh with Transitions Rehabilitation, and we will be in touch soon, Lanita.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Right. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.